to a therapist. Next one. These are two modalities which are based on, again, looking at the subconscious. Hypnosis is a way of getting into the subconscious mind and bringing about resolution of things as they exist in the subconscious mind and then bring it into the conscious. NLP again is neuro-linguistic programming, where we are talking about altering existing neural pathways. Okay, I think there's some biscuits lying in front of some of our esteemed guests. But the neural pathway is saying that lunch is at 2 o'clock. I'm not supposed to eat between meals. So I think most of these biscuits might just go back. Some of you may be really hungry, but you're thinking, no, और कोई नहीं खा रहा बिस्किट, मुझे भी शायद नहीं खाना चाहिए. Right? Bear with me. Okay? Next slide, please. Again, from mind to body, next one. There's another point there. So here are some therapies I've listed out, and they've existed with us, I think, in the last 100 years. Again, Gestalt is a therapy where you're saying the sum of the parts, the whole is more than the sum of just the parts. Then we have transactional analysis, which talks about 3 states that we function from: an adult state, a child state, and a parent state. Next one. Then we have logotherapy, which was formulated by a psychiatrist during World War II. He wrote a book called Man's Search for Meaning. And he said that the deepest longing that each one of us has is to be meaningful and to create impact. Right? And the last one being affirmations, which are now being talked about a lot in the healing world. It was started, I think, a lot of people like Louise Hay, they said if you keep saying something positive to yourself, then you are slowly going to change your mind and the chemistry of your bodies. Next one, please. Same thing. Can we heal the mind without healing the body? Let's look at the opposite way now. Yeah. So if we are going to go from the body and then heal the mind, obviously, you can put all the 4 up, these methods are not about only healing the body. I know so many people who have had extremely spiritual experiences while doing yoga. Because when you're going to work with the body, then you're going to reach the mind. So this is the opposite way of going from, you can put all the whole list up. So Qigong, Tai Chi, martial arts like Karate, Kalaripayattu, and then dance movement therapy. These are all ways where you move the body. Art therapy, which is of course creating art, where you are creating, and there's music therapy. All of these go from the body to the mind. Next one. And again from body to mind, there's massages. Next slide. And there is certain methodologies I've put up here, like acupressure, which, as you can see, all those points in the body where different connections to different organs can be achieved by applying pressure. Next one. And there's something called reflexology, very similar to acupressure. As you can see, there are points labeled on the feet. So people who work with reflexology reach those parts of the body, organs of the body, through the feet. Yeah, next one. Here again, this is again Chinese medicine, where certain parts of the body, needles are pricked in order to release tension from the mind. Again, they bring together the body and the mind. Yeah, next one. Okay. How about looking at healing the body and the mind together in one process? Carry on. Next slide. So here's something called EFT. I don't know if you heard about it. It works by tapping certain points in the face, in the hands, and repeating certain affirmations. This also works with the body and the mind together. So some of us are EFT practitioners, Father Casey Thomas here. There's regions of your psyche that could not be done, and for which you don't need to sit and talk to a therapist, you don't need to tell your stories. All you need to do is breathe a little deeper, faster, to the accompaniment of music, and the body starts to release things that it is holding on to. There's pranayam. I think there was also a yoga lecture going on, a yoga workshop going on simultaneously, and then there is all kinds of kriya yoga. Personally, I have also